During all the years we grow up, we make countless agreements with ourselves, with society, with everyone around us. But the most important agreements are the ones we make with ourselves. These agreements are telling us who we are, how to behave, what we believe. They're telling us what we know. But who tells us if what we know is the truth? The truth is all around us. But with all the knowledge stored in our mind, we no longer see the truth. We only see our own knowledge. We only see our own story. When we're domesticated, all that knowledge we accumulate is just like a wall of fog that doesn't allow us to perceive what really is. We become blinded by all those false beliefs in our mind. Our belief system is just like a mirror that only shows us what we believe. With all that fog, with all that reflection, we cannot see what we truly are. We cannot see that we're not free. There's something inside us that longs to be free. It's always telling us, this is not who I really am. This is not what I really want. We're no longer free to be who we really are, because our faith, our power of creation, is trapped by the story of what we should be. Humans overeat, abuse alcohol, and take drugs just to avoid their own story. All that distorted knowledge in their heads. Some people suffer from so much emotional pain that they decide to take their own lives. That's what lies can do to any of us. We try to escape from the self-judgment, the guilt, the blame, the punishment, but we can't escape from our own thoughts. You see, the problem is not really knowledge. The problem is believing in a distortion of knowledge, and that is what we call a lie. Lies lead us to limitations in our lives, to needless suffering and drama. The truth leads us to our authenticity, to happiness. We're born to perceive the truth, but our brains learn to interpret everything we perceive according to the meaning we give to every word, according to the structure of our language, according to all the knowledge we have stored in our mind. Everything we perceive is being filtered through our entire belief system, and the result of interpreting everything we perceive by using everything we believe is our virtual world. All humans are artists, and our greatest masterpiece of art is the use of a language to create an entire reality within our mind. The human mind is nothing but a virtual reality. It isn't real. What's real is truth for all of us. But the virtual reality is our personal creation. It's our art, and it's only truth for each one of us. If we can begin to understand what the human mind is and what the human mind does, we can begin to separate reality from our virtual reality, or pure perception, which is truth, from our story, which is art. With this awareness, we take a big step in our own evolution, because now we can take responsibility for our creation. We no longer blame anyone else for all the lies or distortions in our story, for anything that makes us suffer in life. The story of you is everything you know and believe about you. If you don't like what you believe about yourself, if there's drama and suffering in your story, and you're not enjoying your creation, you can change it. It's your story. It's your art. Words are your paintbrush, and your life is the canvas. What you create depends on how you use the word. When you learn to use the word with awareness, you become a better artist. And when you learn to be impeccable with your word, your story becomes a masterpiece of art.